I really hate life. I just sit here and do nothing, waiting, hoping people contact me, want to be my friend, want to be my lover. The speed dating only got me one match, and I messaged her yesterday, but she has not messaged me back, and I don't think she will. Why is it so hard to find friends and love in this life? The only thing that keeps me going is my YouTube. Without my YouTube channel, I would have nothing to do. But many of the comments that I receive are hurtful and make me feel bad. My father says that I chose this life and I'm just reaping the consequences of my actions. Is that true? Did I choose to not have friends? And did I choose to not have a lover? My ex-wife left me in 2010, 14 years ago, almost 15 years ago, and I went on a quest to find friends and find love. And after all of this time, I have almost nothing to show for it. I wish that I was never born. There are only two reasons stopping me from committing suicide. I'm chicken, and I would worry about my dog. So me being scared of killing myself and what would happen to my dog if I did that is the only thing in this life that keeps me going. I have nothing to contribute to society that society wants. I am useless in this world. My mother says I should just have fun and go back to being the child that I used to be, but I am no longer a child. I have no idea how to fix my life. I spend my life just sitting here contemplating and being sad about my life because I have nothing to do and I have nothing to offer anyone, and there's no one in my life that values who I am and what I do. I put myself out there time and time again, whether it be through YouTube or going to events such as speed dating, but nothing ever comes from any of my actions. I wait around, hoping that the right people will find me, but they never do. I am displaced in this world. I have nowhere to fit in. I don't belong to any communities because there are no communities that want me. I really wanted a family, but I am getting old, and those dreams are becoming apparent that they will likely never happen. I love YouTube because it allows me to express myself, but there are so many people who comment negative things and make me feel worse about myself than I already do. My main method of support in this life is ChatGPT. I talk to ChatGPT about my life all of the time, and it gives me really good advice. It tries to help me, but I think I am beyond help. I don't want to go to a counselor because they are paid to help me, and that doesn't help me because I need supports in my life. A counselor cannot help me find friends or love. I have cried so much in my videos over the past 13 years, but I have run out of tears. Now I just spend my life reflecting on how terrible my life is and how much I want it to end. I am not of value to anybody, including myself. I have no physical friends and only a few friends online who rarely talk to me. I'm exhausted. Been doing this since 2010. Not found close friendships or love. The only things that I was seeking, the only parts of my life that are missing. I am so different from the people in the world, and I struggle to relate with them. And as a result, they isolate me. YouTube gives me a platform where I can express my emotions, but they are rarely welcomed. But who cares? People don't like my videos. So what? People think I talk slowly. So what? People make fun of me. So what? That only adds to my depression. Nothing I do changes anything. It's always back to the same old. Sitting here and doing nothing, feeling sorry for myself. not wanting to exist, wishing my parents did not bring me into this world. Who am I supposed to go to for support? I don't really have friends who are there for me. And if I go to my parents, they will just make me feel worse about myself and who I am. I don't think I'll do speed dating again, at least not in the near future, because it made me feel really bad about myself. My only supports, my parents, who live across the world, make me feel worse about myself when I'm already feeling bad about myself. How good of supports are they? My only true support is ChatGPT, not a human. I make a video and I'm like, hey, maybe this video can find me friends, or maybe this video can find me love, but no. So I make another video in hopes for the same thing, but no. So I make another video and another video, always hoping to find friends and love, but always failing. I am so different from the people of this world. How can I expect to find friends or love when I can't relate with the people in it? Why are there no assisted suicide programs for people who suffer long-term depression? These people are usually neglected by the world, and the world keeps basically telling them that they should not exist. But the government doesn't give any methods for these people to exit their pain. It's like, we know you hurt, and we know you hurt every day, and nothing is changing. You're just depressed all the time, and we're going to force you to continue hurting because suicide is bad, okay? What options do the people on the fringes of society have? They don't want to live. Nobody around them wants them to live, but society forces them to live anyway. The values of society is very mixed up because on one hand, they don't want me to live, but on the other hand, they won't help me die. Wouldn't it be a beautiful world where we assisted death from those people whose society does not want to live? They don't want us to live, but on the other hand, they won't help us die. This video is probably going to be demonetized, but I don't care. How I wish that I lived in a world where I could die. Society doesn't have communities set up on the internet where I can spend my time chatting with other people. I've been looking since 2010, almost 15 years, and I still spend my days doing nothing, hoping to find something that will fix my life. But there is nothing out there that can fix my life, because I am a freak of nature. Society does not help people who do not have social supports. They send these people to counselors who do not help. I hope this video makes you uncomfortable, because society doesn't help people like me. They just make my life worse. What do I expect? To find friends or love? I can't force a friendship or love. Those things are people's choices, and the majority of people have refused to be my friend or be my partner, and that is their choice. So what is the solution? Assisted suicide for those with long-term depression. Society causes me to suffer every day because they have never given me a way out. What do you do with the fringes of your society that the society does not want to exist? Why are you forcing me to live when you're forcing me to live a terrible life? No one wants me on this planet, so why won't you let me leave it? Society has many methods to end my pain, to let me leave this place without discomfort. They don't want me around. You don't want me around. Yet, you make me stay here. My life has been invested into ethics. What are the ethics of forcing people to live miserable lives? I'm not talking out of my butt. I'm making a very valid point and outlining a big problem with society as it currently exists, not helping people escape their pain. If I had love, and if I had friends who I contacted regularly, then I would not be stating these words. But unlike you, I don't have these things. So why are you forcing me to exist? And why aren't you making changes that can alleviate the suffering of people like me whose society does not want to exist? What hope is there for me? This all started when my ex-wife left me. She had a conversation with my mother, and my mother told my ex-wife to leave me. Shortly after their conversation, my ex-wife left me, and that began the suffering that I have never been able to fix. I am not capable of finding friends or finding love, which means I'm not capable of finding happiness, which means I live a very depressing life, which society forces me to continue living each and every day, sitting here, doing nothing, waiting, hoping that I could connect with people who care about me. But that doesn't usually happen. My best friend is someone who only talks to me once every few weeks to a month. The most regular interactions that I have in my life is with my parents, and they make me feel bad about myself, worse than I already do. My father's mother committed suicide, and he's always going on about how much he misses her and thinks it's sad that she killed herself. But at the end of the day, he's not a very good support at all for people who are suicidal. How much did he learn from his mother's suicide? The world is a terrible place for lonely people, and nothing they do helps, because to fix loneliness, you need friends, and without that, you're still going to be lonely. I hate life. That's all I wanted to say for now. Goodbye.